Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Up Next. I'm gonna come back with another video. Hey man, say man, look, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson, man. Michael B. Jordan is dating black women again, but one condition. Let's hop straight into this video, man. But first, let me get my proper due to O'Shea Duke Jackson, because I know he do work hard on all his videos, and we do react to a lot of his videos. So make sure y'all go support him. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Make sure y'all go like. Go support that man. He produces content like a content machine. And yeah, let's hop straight into it. Let's get it. Let's go. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go.
Michael B. Jordan is similar to many black men in Hollywood. He's not talkative, but his actions say a whole lot. Typically, he doesn't date black women outside of Lori Harvey, and we know how that turned out. Michael B. Jordan typically is kind of quiet about his dating perspective, but when he does date outside of Lori Harvey, it's always somebody that is white. And that is to be expected because of the industry and where he's at. Of course, you have black women in Hollywood, but for whatever reason, people like Michael B. Jordan, who are B-list or A-list actors, they typically don't deal with those sisters. And this makes a better case today. Michael B. Jordan may be coming back to dating black women, okay? Now, before we get into that, people like Michael B. Jordan are always called out for doing the exact opposite.
You know, one thing I don't like is when I hear certain black men, not all, but it's when they say, oh, well, the reason I don't talk to black girls is because when I was younger, they always said I was corny or lame. And if you want to date a white girl, by all means, do you. If you want to date a white man, by all means, do you. But you become a COON is when you're not dating them because you like them as a person, but you're only dating them because they're white.
But there are some times where a black man will decide to come back and date black women, especially after he has been exposed. But it's typically on one condition. This is going to be controversial. Guys are not going to like this, but this is my theory. Black men like Michael B. Jordan, who have been exposed, will come back and date black women if they feel that that black woman is whitewashed. Now, I'm going to talk about this, and I don't want anybody to get offended, but just hear me out. In the case of Michael B. Jordan, he was recently in London. He was seen hanging out with actress Taylor Russell. Now,
what is whitewashed? What does whitewash mean? And how do you act white? See, a lot of people, I mean, when you're growing up or when you're doing this and that, they say you act white because you talk proper English, or you're able to articulate your words. Or is being white, being able to articulate, is that like the standards that we're setting? Are we saying that white people are above black people? Are we saying that black people can articulate their words? What are we saying here?
Taylor Russell is an actress who is half Jamaican and half white, and also coming in from Canada, okay? Now, basically, this would remove her from the typical black experience that many of us all know so well. And I did some research on black women who are whitewashed, and typically they get looked down upon.
Nothing pisses me off more than when people label black girls or just women of color in general as whitewashed. Because literally my whole entire life I've been told I act like a white girl, I talk like a white girl, I dress like a white girl, my taste in music is so white, as a method of like insulting me. That shit makes you feel so self-conscious because now you're like hyper aware of how you act and how you talk and how you dress, and you become so insecure. Like my former hairdresser, who was my cousin's hairdresser before she was mine, after she like met me, she literally reported back to my cousin and she was like, your cousin talks like a valley girl. Okay.
But wait, there's more.
We're talking a lot in this whitewash conversation about appearances, type of music you like, how you dress, how you talk. And I think that that's part of it. But the missing piece of nuance is how people, especially black women who are deemed whitewashed, are often upsetting to the black community because some of the stuff they're doing is anti-black. So me, a black woman who grew up in the suburbs around mostly white people, attended all predominantly white institutions through college, joined a white sorority, was called an Oreo to my face, was often praised for being a good black person and not so many words, for having a 2-parent household, for having parents with professional jobs, with having parents who have master's degrees. Like, for being someone who spoke eloquently. Like, all of those things were praised, and I leaned into that. Like, I am telling myself, but I'm admitting that, like, I saw that where I grew up, the structure of power was white people.
You see, if we look at somebody like Taylor Russell and somebody like Michael B. Jordan, when a black man selects a woman like this, for some black men, not all, it is what is considered the best of both worlds. Now, this is not to say that black women that have the black experience, who come from the urban community or urban community settings, cannot be feminine. But I'm going to tell you what a lot of black men think. Black women who are raised around all white people, they are half white, they are more feminine. They understand the relationship dynamics that happen between men and women alone, okay? This is the issue. And a lot of times when I was in college, a lot of the brothers that came from the hood, such as myself, like when I was at Howard, and we would see a chick that came from like, PG County in Maryland, parents was rich, third or fourth generation, Howard alum or something like that. We would look at her and be like, oh, your dad went to Vanderbilt? Oh, okay. Got me one. Like, okay, yeah, she gonna be doing all the things that I need her to do, and she's not gonna be giving me with that same, attitude as the chick over here from North Philly or the chick from over there from East St. Louis, Illinois. Now, I'm not gonna even be dealing with that, even though, like I said, the chick over there, I might be a little bit more attracted to, but this chick has values that, let me just say, some of the other black.
What are we really attracted to? This is what we got to start looking at as a man. What are we really attracted to? Are we attracted to what society is propagating us to be attracted to? Or are we attracted to what we really like? You have to ask yourself that as a man. Because sometimes you can get caught up in society and get attracted to what they're pushing and not really be attracted to what you like deep and down. Like, so for me, right? What I like in a woman is, of course, submissiveness, soft-spoken, but the number one thing is a female that likes me. You get what I'm saying? That's what I like. Society doesn't push, hey, talk to that female that likes you. Society pushes, hey, go for that model, go for that IG baddie. It's just a little 2 cents.
Ladies don't have. And I'm talking about ladies that you might see in Hollywood, like Sky Jackson. And Michael B. Jordan will date black women if they are whitewashed. Okay? Very much.
I don't like what you're pushing. O'Shea, I usually rock with you on a lot of topics, but I don't like what you're pushing. And since my 8 minutes are up, this video is up. Next video.